44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Friday, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but
SHALAM. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General GEN.YAHANNA. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes according to the Bible. We come out here to bring out the truth according to the Bible. All through history and all through this timeline of living, the America lied, the Christian pastors lied, the oppressors lied about the people that are going through hell according to the Bible. Those Israelites in the Bible, according to the Old Testament, are Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. And my topic today is separate from the Christian church. The Christian church, the Jehovah's Witness, the Catholic, the Presbyterian, Muslim, and anything of that sort, man, has failed the Black and brown community. You know why it failed the Black and brown community? 1969. You know why it failed the Black and brown community? Because those gods are not our God. Our God is the Negro God, according to the Bible, the Black God. Our Savior is Christ, a Black man. That's what you gotta understand first to get through your head in order for you to succeed in life. Second thing, you need to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments according to the Bible. But I understand Christianity lies so much throughout our history to the point where we don't even want to open the Bible and read. That's right. Y'all look at us right now and say the Bible being rewritten and translated. That's a goddamn lie, man. It's a lie. Because in the Bible, it even speaks on how the Lord is going to kill the oppressor, meaning the white man. If the oppressor wrote the Bible, why would he talk about how the Lord is going to destroy him? Why would he talk about how the Lord is going to smash his baby heads against the stone, man? You got to come to an understanding that everything we learn is not the truth. It is not the truth. And I'm going to start with an article right now. The reason why the Black and brown community is failing right now amongst our eyes. All our life we've been marching. Since Dr. King, since Trayvon Martin, since the Birmingham, since the Detroit March, since what? All this time we've been marching, and what the hell did we succeed in? Nothing. We still out here selling drugs, man. We still out here on child support. We still out here strung out on drugs, man. And dying from disease because we don't want to listen to the Lord. You got it? This is an article for the Christian church.
This is the AP News. Survey, Black Americans attend church and pray more often. Black Americans attend church more regularly than Americans overall.
So if God say love everybody, and your Christian pastor and your slave master putting the Bible in your hand, why is it only Black people doing it more than anybody else? The oppressor is the one who puts it here and says God love everybody, and everybody should join hand in hand and love everybody. Why are only Black people the ones praying and going to the Christian church more than everybody else? Give me that answer.
Go ahead. And pray more often. Most attend churches that are predominantly Black, yet many would like those congregations to become racially diverse.
So again, what did Martin Luther King want us to do? Come together. Now you got a Black church right now wanting to be racially diverse. What has us coming together with the oppressor, with the Asians, with the Arabs, with the white folks? What has that done for our community? That put us in the community mindset, Slaki. They pushed us out our community.
what's that word called?
They gentrify our neighborhoods, man. They come in there and buy our neighborhoods, living on Section 8, and when we barely can make ends meet, they push us out, build homes inside our community, and then now you got a house for $600,000, $700,000, pushing you out, man. Your grandmama died in that house, and they kicked you out. They forced you out. Go ahead.
Yet, many would like those congregations to become racially diverse. There is broad respect for black churches' historical role in seeking racial equality, coupled with a widespread perception they have lost influence in recent decades. Those are among the key findings in a comprehensive report released Tuesday by the Pew Research Center. Among 30 black pastors and religious leaders interviewed by Pew, some predicted further shrinkage of predominantly black churches and an increase in multiracial congregations.
So the black churches they're minimizing now, right, when it comes to the numbers. Now it's more diverse. That's what it is. Now, when I say more diverse, again, everything becomes into unity. The only God that y'all believe in and worship, y'all want to share it with these other nations, even though you don't even know the God that you actually praying for. You always feel the need to have to give your love, your protection, your honor, your respect, your children, your livelihood to these other nations, man. I always thought when it comes to religion, that's something you die for. But meanwhile, the same oppressor that gave you the Bible and told you to believe what you want to believe, y'all overcame and had your own churches. Now you want to join back together. Go ahead.
I don't think there should be a black church, said Dr. Clyde.
Say it again.
I don't think there should be a black church.
Go ahead.
Said Dr. Clyde Posley Jr. of Antioch Baptist Church in Indianapolis. There isn't a black heaven and a white heaven.
Do mind, this so-called doctor is a black man. And he just said there is not a black heaven or a white heaven. There is not a black heaven or a white heaven, man. That's the same thing Dr. Martin Luther King was teaching when the whole Bible speaks about Negroes in their heaven, Negroes in their hell, all the atrocities we got to go through. And you mean to tell me again your Christian leaders are going to tell you to join hands with the same oppressor, the same one that's locking these Hispanic brothers and sisters up across the borders, the same one putting their knees on George Floyd's neck. He's saying there ain't no black or no white heaven? Come on, man. So you mean to tell me the same slave master that was raped, robbed, and murdered this land gonna go to heaven with an infant that never done anything? How does that sound? An infant that has nothing, never had the opportunity versus somebody who had the opportunity and made the wrong decision going to the same goddamn hell, man. If that's what you call heaven, goddamn it, I don't want to go.
Right.
Go ahead.
A proper church will one day eschew the label of black church and be a universal church. The survey found.
See, that's the issue. Why do you always have to exhibit yourself out and join hands? The Asians don't do that, man. The Indians and the Arabs, they not going to exhibit their people and want to unite with us. Negroes fixing savages according to what they say about us. But you mean to tell me we got to give up everything, our life, our belief system, our trust, and put in these other people, and we know goddamn well they ain't gonna do nothing for us. Nothing. Pull Hosea 4:6. You gotta understand, man. The Bible tells us we fail because of lack of knowledge. And that same knowledge that we fail from is because we don't want to pick up the Bible. And when we pick up the Bible, we want to have our own interpretation. And when we pick up the Bible, we got to go to the Christian church or one of these purple cats out here, or one of these fake Israelite cats. What you have to understand is only one body in this Bible, and that's the body of Christ. There ain't no different interpretation, man. Or I can believe how I want to believe. God damn it, you believe how you want to believe, you're gonna die the way you don't want to die, man. You got it? Go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
You wonder why we're dying from AIDS and HIV? Because we don't understand that homosexuality is a vile, disgusting, filthy demon, man.
What?
That's what it is. You know why we die the way we do? Because we think selling weed because of Oklahoma said that is legal and we die. That's why we die, because the Lord is against it. You know why we die from oppressors and we get locked up? Because we wanna lay with these oppressors of women, those Caucasian daughters. That's why we die the way we die. And the reason why you don't know it, because your Christian pastor and Martin Luther King says be united. Everybody gotta love everybody. There ain't no color in the Bible. Christ is a nigga. That's what he is. Moses is a Haitian. That's who he is, man. Everybody being spoke about in the Bible is somebody that is hated that's right now on this land. The same way you hate black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, them is the same brothers that y'all hate in the Bible, man. There ain't no way around it. And if you feel like you got the answer, you can prove it's wrong. Feel free to come up here. You know what I'm saying? If you right, we'll go home and never come back out here.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
See, the issue with our folks is, even if it's something, you know, something acknowledgeable, we don't want to hear that is the truth. We want to be so set and stuck in our ways. That's why the Lord said, you know, we're a hard-headed, stiff-necked people. Because we feel as if we know everything, and we want to reject the knowledge because our own lust, man. We want to feel the way we want to feel and thinking that's the right way. Now we on the hospital bed praying to the Lord to get us out the situation. But it's too late then. It's way too late then. Once you marry that wicked woman, it's too late. And when I say marry, have sex with her. Because you don't know what comes along with her, man.
Go to John 8:30. No, go to Romans 16:15.
Man, it's been a minute. It's been a long time coming, and a lot of y'all need to hear it, man. Come up here and get a flyer. Because the Christian church is failing them. Jehovah's Witness is failing them. And if you're a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and you fall into a doctrine of Jehovah's Witness, you have to understand that the leader who made that feel as if it was better that you were a slave up under them versus you being free right now. I don't understand how you send your women door to door knowing we got rapists out here. Knowing damn well 70,000 black, Hispanic, and Native Indian women went missing last year, and you got them walking up and down the road passing out goddamn pamphlets. Come on, man. You don't love your own people. Christ, the flock of men are sheep. It's like the flock are men. The sheep of my pastures are men. That's what the Lord said at the water, sir. That's what you have to understand, man. Come on. What?
This is Romans chapter 16, verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions.
Mark them that cause division. Look, Martin Luther King, man. I'm gonna say it time and time again. Creflo Dollar. There's plenty more out here. What? Dick Gregory. What? Al Sharpton. Yo, man, come on. There's so many out here that cause division amongst our people, man. Even your Tukey Williams for y'all crip. Even for y'all blood, all of y'all brothers, y'all don't have no strong foundation. Cause Allah will allow you to be a damn blood, man. That's what he will. The Christian church will allow you to be a crip. Come on. Where's the unity at? What?
Mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned.
To the what?
Doctrine.
To the what?
Doctrine.
To the what?
Doctrine.
So mark them that goes against the doctrine, the Christ's doctrine. Christ didn't say go out there into the Gentiles and go get everybody. Christ said go out there and get your people, man. Come together with your people. That's the division that Christ wanted. But some of y'all mark us and divide us in our own nation. That's why we can't come over, man. We go to the Christian church thinking that's a solution. Man, that is not the solution. We still got problems in the Christian church. Kids are still getting molested in the Christian church. Women getting played out their money in the Christian church. Right. You think this the way? That is not the way, man. The Christian church is a hellhole. It's a synagogue of Satan. That's the real 666. Believe it or not. And if I'm wrong, y'all come up here and tell me I'm wrong. The Christian church is foul sexual deviance, man. They're disgusting. Right. Filthy. And you're a weak man of a coward if you allow your wife or your children to go in there. But I got a solution. If you want to be able to beat American Christianity and you want to be able to constrict that damn demon, the oppressor, the white man, what you do is take your love from him. Put your foot on his neck. And I don't mean literally. You take your love from them and you make them go to war when you stop spending money with them. Put your money with your people, man. That's what you got to do. Because going to the Christian church, that money go right back to them same oppressors that lied to you. The Christian church is a lie. A lie. Being a Muslim is a damn lie, man. Go ahead.
Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them, for they that are such serve not our Lord Jesus Christ, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple.
See, these good words deceive the heart, man. Your Christian pastor would say, everybody put $100 in there. You know, put $100 in there, you want to get blessed on Friday. Knowing damn well you get paid on Friday, man. You got to stop listening to the Christian pastor. The Christian pastor will tell you, leave that man, thou art loose. Now you got 4 or 5 kids, you don't know how you going to do it. The Christian church is a lie, man. These black pastors, you know, these black pastors, you are clones, man. You are weak and you hate yourself. You hate your people, man, because you want a goddamn dollar. But when Christ come back and crack that sky, that money ain't gonna mean nothing. Look what's going on in World War III right now. They trying to diminish the amount of money to the dollar bill is nothing. Salaki. They're trying to take away the price of the dollar bill to is nothing. For you women that think a man supposed to make 6 figures, when that dollar bill don't mean nothing, and you need food in your stomach, or you need that child to be protected, you ain't looking at no money no more, man. You look at your Christian pastor. The same Christian pastor that was up in New York, how the hell do you let somebody rob you at gunpoint and put a gun in your wife's head? How do you do that? He lied and got caught tricking. He is in jail right now for fraud because he's a liar and he's a pastor. He caused division, and the Lord just marked him, and he deserves it, man. He deserves it. Go ahead.
For your obedience is come abroad unto all men. I am glad, therefore, on your behalf.
Man. Man, Most High, you know, Most High in Christ and Commander General Yahanna, because that brother didn't get his foot off. He left his foot pedal to the metal. Because if it wasn't for Commander General Yahanna, man, I would have still been out there thinking I'm a goddamn Rastafarian. Thinking smoking weed is okay for the third eye. Thinking this is how it's supposed to go. Knowing damn well smoking weed will eventually, you know what I'm saying, put me in the grave. And it will make it even more better. I'm in Oklahoma now, and I don't smoke no more. If Commander General Yahanna ain't did it, I would have been right over here smoking that weed. I would have been right there putting the weed, bringing it to South Carolina, getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ, good.
There's the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Beware of any man that spoils you through philosophy and vain deceit. Meaning, you going to the church, man, this man just telling you, when God come back, when the rapture, and these Muslims telling you when Allah come back, and all that is false philosophy, man. Eve didn't talk to a snake or have sex with a snake. She talked to the oppressor, the man who runs America, your fellow Donald Trumps, your fellow Bidens, your fellow everybody else who has pale, fair skin, man. That is the philosophy that we fall into, man. Do not be dismayed by them false philosophy. Go ahead.
After the traditions of men.
After the traditions of men, meaning Easter, birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Hanukkah, not Hanukkah, but Hanukkah, January 1st, April Fool. All of these are fake traditions, man. Traditions of men, of Christianity. Christianity is a farce and a lie, man, and it's for weak-minded people. People who don't want to be saved, man. People who will be led to slaughter. Go ahead, any more?
After rudiments of the world and not after Christ.
After rudiments of the world. Things of the world, man. And Christ said, don't be of the world. You're not after Christ. Christ was a perfect man, but you know what the Christian church will tell you? Nobody can be perfect, but one, that's Christ. But Christ even said, be ye perfect, man. Therefore, like your father, paraphrase, like the Father. Come on. That's a bunch of BS. Can I say that? That's a bunch of garbage. That is a bunch of garbage. You can't be perfect. See, the issue with Christians is when it says be perfect, they think is in the point of I made a mistake on a test or actually put the wrong lug nut on or something like that. When it says be perfect, that means do not break a law, statutes, or commandment. That means don't buy no cigarettes, man. That means do not go out here and sell weed or trick off that woman because you want some behind. You ain't got to play these women and get some tail, man. Show some love and be real with it. You can have it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we go through what we go through, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. We don't understand who we are according to the Bible. The Christian church lied to us. And that's what we got to understand, man. We are the greatest people. Black people the best. Mexicans the best. Puerto Ricans the best. Jamaicans the best. Haitians the best. Any East, West Indies, any of y'all the best people that ever walked this land, man. Y'all the best athletes, the best cook, the most beautiful women, all the way across. Do not let these people make you feel like you low because we in a low state right now. The reason why we in a low state because the goddamn oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. That's why we in a low state, because we want to be hard-headed. That's why we in a low state. The oppressor is here to do exactly what he do. Rape, rob, and murder. That's the only thing he know how to do. And trick you out your funds and your goods, man. And the first thing he does is attack the black woman, attack the Hispanic woman, attack the Native Indian woman. And you know what? A lot of brothers, they fall weak behind their woman. They just like Adam did. Don't think you won't fall short, brother. Some men fall weak behind their woman. And that's why they in the position they in right now. Selling drugs they can't get out of it. Because of women. That's why, man.
That's it. Go to Romans 6, 10:1.
Man, the time is coming, the time is soon. A lot of people say they don't believe the word coming to an end. A lot of people say, oh, I'm not ready for the word to come to an end. Christ, please come back and do it. Please, start cutting their heads off, man, and bring down fire in America. Because America is a...
I want to say it, I can't say it.
America is a trash hole, man. That's what it is. And everybody think that it is America, you know what I'm saying, home of the free. You know what? Land of the free, home of the brave. Land of the free and home of the GAY. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, man. America ain't free of nothing. A lot of these foreigners come over here thinking America got some. Foreigners come here just for the dollar bill. They don't like you, man. They understand how you do the Lord's people. Them Africans and Arabs know Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the Lord's people. But you know the only people who don't give a damn and don't show respect is the oppressor. Because the oppressor want to be allies with every nation. The oppressor put $1 in every nation's pocket to hold us down, man. From the cotton field to the orange and chili field to Amazon to UPS to how we dress to the football teams and everything else. They put us under, man. And they have these other nation of people treat us the same way. These fringes you see with this strong brother right here with these camos on, this is our culture. You got Asians right now sewing up pants for women, taking our culture. They sit there and sew it up and sell it to us, and we make fashion out of it, and they make the money out of it, and we don't even understand. That's our culture, man. That's our style. And that's how you know the oppressor, the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of, man. Right. I mean, how can you take somebody's identity? It's just how somebody look. You can take anything from somebody, but why would you take their name, their face, their race? I mean, that's the bare minimum. You taking these people down to salt, to fine dust, man. That's a damn devil, man. That's all it is. And you don't care. You don't care. That's why when Christ come back, me and my brother, we gonna sit there, eat steak and take shots of whiskey. Right. While we watch our heads roll down the road. While Christ come back with a bloody garment. You know why? Because you deserve it, man. You had an opportunity. You had over 400 years, man. Egyptians gonna get it too. All of y'all had an opportunity. But, hey, you might have mercy. Not with me. Not with me. I don't care how, I don't give a damn if you kill kids' boots or not. There ain't no mercy with me because we deserve it. We deserve everything. We deserve your life, man. That's what you need to be my rollerblades. That's what you need to be. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 1. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
So us black, brown, and Hispanic, you know, black and brown people, we got zeal, man. We got zeal of God. We go to every Bible study, every church service, what's all these church services called? Redemption and all it, man. We go to revival. We go to all of these, and we got the zeal of God, man. But we don't understand what God. We go here every day, and we religious. We so spiritual, but we don't understand that what we're getting into is not of us. If we were to put that same energy towards the Lord, America be ours next week. Everything. Right now, man. You sisters won't have to go through what you're going through. Brothers be out the penitentiary tomorrow. right now. Your father and your mother would be back in your life right now, man. And that's what we got to understand. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man and woman, again, you the greatest people ever walked this land. And if you don't believe me, open up the Bible. The Bible's going to say it. You know what I'm saying? Get some real counsel on behalf of these scriptures and realize who you really are and who these other nations are. Because the Lord spoke great of only one nation, and that's Israel. Those are Jews. You know what I mean? You come on, man. That's what you have to understand. But you probably never seen Israelites, Israel, or the Jews in it because you can't open up your Bible and understand what you're supposed to read. When you go to the Christian church, they only pull John 3:16. They only pull what? In the beginning, and whatever of the precept that they pull, man. And the pastors don't even know the right breakdown. Go ahead.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 3. Give not thine honor to another.
Give not thou what?
Honor to another.
Give not thou what?
Honor to another. Nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
To a what?
Strange nation.
Man, you ain't supposed to be giving your honor and glory, man. All your time, all your riches, all your duties, all your beauty, man. All your gifts, your creation. You're not supposed to give that to this other nation. You know why? Because everything that you possess that's great, you need to give that to your nation. Because what you do is once you start showing what you got to these other nations, they take it and they rob you. They take it and they rob you and they pass it on and they make money off of what you got. Basketball, for example, is our sport. But name one black person that owns basketball. Come on. The fashion industry, when it comes to Balenciaga and all this, we spend all this money with them, but who owns Balenciaga and all these other European companies? Not us. Even though Kanye doing what he doing with Adidas, who is running that Adidas? Not Kanye. That's why you shouldn't give all your riches and your love to these other nations, because we're going to end up broke, man. I mean, cars and jewelry is nice, but we still paying Jake the jeweler and the little Asian dude in Texas for a chain, man. Get that to our people, man. Go ahead.
O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people. The memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations.
We were sold to the nation. We were sold, man. Believe it or not, we've been sold to every other nation that you can see right now. If you look around right now, any person that's not of black and brown descent, man, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian descent, man, we've been sold to, believe it or not. We got the history. We got the proof of all of that.
Drop that and get that second Thessalonians 2.
The Christian church has failed us, man, time and time again. Martin Luther King was not great, man. Elijah Muhammad and Farrakhan wasn't great, man. Our so-called pastors and everybody else wasn't great, man. Even the pastor that I sat here and called out on this article is not great. You should look at him. That man is clean shaved when the Bible says don't be clean shaved. This brother is trying to unite everybody when the Bible doesn't say unite. It says be ye separate. Come on.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Don't let no man deceive you. Them same Caucasian Christ that's in the Christian church, man, that ain't Christ, man. I hope you ain't deceived by that. Come on, if we the greatest people walking the land, how in the hell is a white man greater than us? Come on. Explain that. If Christ is white, how is the black people and Hispanic people the greatest that ever walked this land? Because they whitewashed our Savior. They whitewashed them, man. Don't be deceived by these people. Paying tithes in the church does not better your life. Paying tithes to the church does not better everybody in that community that's supposed to benefit. Paying tithes benefits the pastor and the pastor only. That's why he has a Mercedes or a Lambo, and you can't even catch a ride off the bus for the church. Don't be deceived by these liars, man. Don't be deceived by these so-called woke leaders and conscious and spiritual people. These people are liars, man. Also Jehovah's Witnesses and everybody else out here. Go ahead.
For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
So all that stuff they saying, That stuff ain't coming to pass, man. But what is gonna come to pass is the truth. Once you start falling away, man. Once you get out that church, the proof is gonna show. Once you stop being a Muslim, the proof is gonna show. Once you stop trapping and selling drugs and doing all this, you know what I'm saying, fornication, the truth is gonna show. But it ain't never gonna show if you continue to believe in that nonsense and then continue to do that same nonsense. But what is gonna happen, we're gonna continue to live in hell. And then after that, we're going to continue to think the Bible is a lie and it's a comic book because you don't want to get away. You got to get away to have a falling away, man. And so the truth can actually come out. Everybody just out here enjoying themselves and they don't even know who the hell they are, man. They don't know who they is according to what the Lord says. Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And the man of what?
Sin be revealed.
The man of what?
Sin be revealed.
The white man?
Sin be revealed.
The white man?
Sin be revealed.
Rape, robbing, murder is a sin according to the Bible, correct? But who done that according to the transatlantic slave trade? Who done that? The oppressor. Those are sins. I mean, who out here gentrifying our people, man? Sitting here scamming our folks. All of that is sin. And guess where all that money goes? Right back in the oppressor pocket. But y'all don't understand what sin really is. You think it's just 10 commandments, but it's way more than that. It's 613. And 9 times out of 10, you broke all of them today. All of them.
What? Read it again.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
What?
What's that?
Above all that is called God.
So who is the people that exalt themselves above the Lord? These people right now making bombs, nukes, bunkers, and everything else, thinking they're going to defeat the Lord and hide and defend themselves from the Lord. Those people, them same people I'm talking about right now, thinking they're the greatest people. They cannot be brought down in this kingdom. The same people that's in rulership, that, you know, the oppressors like to say, oh, the people who run in everything. Even the people that have privilege, let me put it that way. Those people think they're above God. Because if we bring out this Bible according to who the Lord loved in the nationality, y'all are not going to believe in that Bible. And that's a form of exalting yourself above the scripture. There ain't no God. That's what you say. Oh, the Bible been translated, this and that. You are trying to put yourself above what's the truth. And the truth is, the Lord only deals with one nation, and that's Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian.
Or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Even in the temple. Who shows themselves in the temple that they're God? Or they some form of a powerhouse, or they're a king. You know who? Caesar Borgia, the white boy, the oppressor. That's who think they're above God. That's nasty, filthy homosexual, that damn homosexual that has incest with the so-called Sister Mary. That's who thinks they're above God. The same one. And you're Donald Trump. You know, a lot of y'all out here right now. There's only one people that push themselves above the Lord. You got even black folks and brown folks that you know, they fear saying that they're above the Lord. Even if they say they don't believe in it, they know that line. They know how far to take it. They know what to say. But it's always that one person who think they king, that think they rule the earth. You know, that think they're above and beyond everything. You know, saying this above the sky is a limit, man. You got it? I mean, it's only one people.
There's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 40 and verse 28. My son, lead not a beggar's life.
Now, when it comes to us in our community and being in this hell of America, don't lead a beggar's life. Don't be an Uncle Tom or a coon trying to find which way to do it. Telling on your brother to get time off for a crime y'all both committed. Telling on your brother to get money. you know, things like that. Don't live a beggar's life, man. Get off your knees and on your goddamn feet, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. Correct?
For better it is to die than to beg.
It is better to die than to beg. It's better to die than bend over for a damn contract. It's better to die than go back on that court like Kyrie. It's better to... All right, come. It's better to die than go back on that court like Kyrie. It is better to die to give up your morals and your principles that the Lord set before you just to make $1, man. It is better to die. But a lot of men ain't gonna die behind that. A lot of y'all men think y'all real gangsters and men, but y'all cowards. Cause a real man's gonna say, nah, my family gonna live like this. I ain't eating no pork, even if it ain't nothing in my household. I ain't selling no drugs, even if I ain't got a job yet. But a lot of y'all will break because you worried about child support, man. A lot of y'all will break because your stomach is empty and your stomach sending senses to your brain saying, I am starving. It's better to die than be a beggar, man. And with that, we the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General GEN.YAHANNA. Shalom.